Ben Griffey, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. Next up for the Sox, Ben Griffey. He's hitless going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway. Honeycutt leads off of first with 2 out. Fly ball to right. Racing over to make the catch. Ethan Holiday will hit next. The 0-1. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Griffey digging in, trying to rattle this pitcher. Really has these hitters in a funk so far in this one. In the air, out to right. Go. Cordova drifts towards it. Can't get there, and this one lands foul. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. They go down in order.
Get it right. Oh, got to. Hold on, this is where I belong. I wanna
Man on at first,
batter,
Ethan
number
Holiday
5.
now at the plate.
Ethan Holiday.
2-1 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. Feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey. Albright stands at 6 foot even. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul ball there. Runner at first, 1 away. Good job to fight that one off. Inside, nearly got the batter. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout, and the runner will hold. That's one of the classic strikeout pitches right there, the curveball diving down and out of the zone as the batter swings over it. You can trace the evolution of that pitch all the way back to Candy Cummings in 1867. He swings and fouls one off. Senzatella is just 1 strike away. Got it. And that's the ball game. The Yard Goats collect their first win of the season. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. Oh and 1. Griffey goes 5'11", batting third today, and he was a second-round pick in 2025. This one chopped on the ground.
Dig,
Hill
get it up.
flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Bryant Betancourt. Ground ball left side, could be two. Flips it for one. To first, double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Ben Griffey digs in now, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Popped up right side, Hill settles underneath it. Gets there, got it. But 2 runs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cole Carrig. And we're all even up. Ground ball, right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And the throw takes too long to develop. And now on at first. No outs, runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey. Cut on and missed, 96-mile-per-hour heater. Behind on that swing. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. It's ball 1. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Griffey up now, hunting that redemption swing. It just takes one.
Hey.
And that one is in the dirt. And now it's all even up. Ground ball up the middle. Got the out. Runner at first, digging in for the Bay Sox, Ben Griffey.
Ben Griffey.
Hot shot to third. Play made, that ends the inning. And here at the plate, Andy Perez. 2 outs, bases empty. Up the middle, collects it. On to first, ball game. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. Ben Griffey making his bottom of the first, stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey. This one the other way. That's in there, blocks it and keeps it in front though. And he can check first double-A hit off his to-do list. That's gotta feel good. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use step-off throw to first. Back in safe, really close. First offering, and the runner goes. Ground ball to third. Fires over to first. With the runner in motion, no shot at the double play. Runner at second, one away. Next up, the designated hitter, John Kenzie Noel. The 0-1 from the lefty. Swing and a long drive to left field. He can admire this one. It's out of here. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. Second of the year. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Hard hit to right center. Heading to the alley. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Erie, number 49. Here comes the 0-1. Grounds it to short. Aloy. Off-balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. 1 for 2. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. Coming up to the dish for Erie, Justice Bigby. And the pitch. Bounces, that one gets the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Griffey steps in, looking to be the rally starter. This could be the inning that flips this game. In the air to center. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
One down. Base is empty here in the ninth. Griffey in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That'll back him up a bit. Swings and misses. It's now 1-1. You're in the bottom of the ninth inning, 1 out. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. Griffey with a special moment in this one, collecting his first hit at the professional level. You can bet that he's going to be fresh. 1 down. Next to hit, Ben Griffey. No score here in the second inning. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Bash down the right side, but foul. That one well upstairs. Now 2-2. And it's a pop-up. Briseño gets there under it and makes the catch. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Griffey in the box lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss. And 1-1 now. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the count 1-2. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge. No outs.
Now
runner at first. And now the
Garrett
first baseman, Pennington. Finds its way through for a hit. Hot shot. Can't knock it down. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Next up for the Bay Sox, Behiva Aloy. 1-1, here's the pitch. On the ground, base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Now a chance for Ike Irish. In the air, right field, Callahan. As this one sized up, gets there, got it. That ends the inning. 1 away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Kicks and delivers. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they take the lead. So digging in, Ben Griffey, 1 for 3.
Second baseman, Ben Griffey.
Swing and a miss. One out and the base is empty. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Got him. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just a rotten cherry on top.
Yeah. You stupid. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's.
So 2 down. Ben Griffey digs in now.
Ben Griffey.
Griffey batting third today, and he was a second-round pick in 2025.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Got it. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Coming up to the dish for Erie, Carson Rucker. Runner on the move. Strike in there. for the second and out. And that'll... Griffey stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitch. On cruise control right now. That one fouled hard the other way. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. 2 outs and nobody aboard. And a curve misses outside. Next one's popped in the air into right. Racing over to make the catch. And now the right fielder, Brett Callahan. Kicks and delivers. And he grounds it to the right side. And beats it.
He's in there.
Griffey stepping in the box now. They're trailing, but a hit here could change the narrative. Looking to get something going for this lineup. This one lifted to center field. And there's one away. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Bay Sox with plenty of ground to make up here in the last half of the ninth. That one just misses. Now 1-2. That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them. Ben Griffey. Now it's the second baseman, Isaac Pacheco. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. Griffey. Oh, and a great flip. Nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. In the air to left. And there's one down. Bases loaded, 2 down. In the air, right field. Callahan drifting towards this one. And that's the inning. Stepping to the plate for Erie, Justice Bigby. The 2-2. Chopper, right side. Griffey. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Griffey stepping in, trying to get this offense going, looking to find a way to get on base. Big at bat here. Hard hit for a base hit.
Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. That slider turned him into the house by the side of the road, as Ernie Hartwell might say. Great pitch. Runner on the go. And that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. What a fantastic example of rising to the challenge in a big spot. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back. And it is gone. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. And now the DH, Justice Bigby. Payoff pitch. Grounder, might be 2. Spin throw, that's
He's out of
one.
there.
Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Griffey up now. 2 gone and nothing brewing, but no time like the present to start a rally.
Griffey.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Great effort to haul it in. And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Justice Bigby now at the plate. Laced down the line for a base hit into right field. Around first and digging for second. Here's the throw. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey.
Second baseman, Ben Griffey.
That's a ball.
Tying run waits at the plate. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Topped that one a bit, but still made some really loud contact to pull that one through the infield for a knock. He should be happy about that swing. This next at-bat is going to be critical. Lifted down the left side, and it falls. Coming around third, fires to the plate. Not in time, safe at home. And now they trail by 1. So digging in, Ike Irish. The Bay Sox down to their last strike. In the air to right, pretty deep. Callahan should have this one. Ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Digging in for the Seawolves, Isaac Pacheco. Runner at first, 1 away. Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for
He's
1.
out of there.
And that's all they'll get. That's a very difficult play for any infielder, but he did it smoothly. Nice job to stay focused, lay out for the ball, and then make a good throw for the out. Bottom of the first, digging in for the Bay Sox, Ben Griffey. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch.
Ball.
That
Too
one
high.
a little bit high. And that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly to left. Lee on the move to the gap. Gets there. Got it. 1 out and 2 on. And now the center fielder, Seth Stevenson. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. To second, that's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Ben Griffey. And the 0-1 now. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Erie, John Peck. Bounces this one to the right side. Whips it to first in
That's an
time.
out.
And that ends. Ben Griffey getting ready to hit. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. 1 now. This one in the air to right. And there's 2 away. Griffey up now looking to drive in a run. A hit here could change the narrative of this one. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Swing and a miss. Got fooled pretty badly. No fun getting jammed like that. Pop up, foul on the right side. Garrett Pennington under it. And 2 away now. Couple of runners in scoring position, and he wasn't able to square one up. That's a tough break. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. To the right side. Griffey. On the run, spinning throw to first, and they get the out. And now, the second baseman, number 24. Out to center. Fabian under it. This one is over. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. We're in the bottom of the 1st. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. Swing and a miss. Miller measures 5'10". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. (0-2) rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's there in time for the first out after the dropped 3rd strike. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Baysox, Ben Griffey. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. That one out to right. And a foul ball. Kicks and delivers.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. And it hits the base of the wall. 1 run comes across. Another run scores. And they take a 3-run lead. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda. 0-2, and the delivery. In the dirt, but blocked. Man at second with 2 down. Swinging a high fly ball out to left. Myers has this one sized up and makes the catch. That ends the inning. The lineup flips over. Griffey, the next to hit. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Griffey, just 21 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2025. Late on that fastball. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball. That misses the zone. And it's 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Hey, that's the kid. Way to hit the base.
He was all over that one. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit.
Runner, he's
Runner
going.
on the go. Now a fly ball to right center. Stevenson has a beat on. Gets there. Got it. Runner at first. John Kenzie Noel will hit next.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Swings and flares it. And it
on the
drops
back,
in.
on the back.
And now runners on the corners with two away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tavian Josenberger. Hot shot to first. He makes the catch. That's the inning. Head back to the top of the lineup. Griffey now at the plate. And there's a base hit into left.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
And now at the plate, Ryan Noda.
Noda.
2-1 pitch coming. Ripped towards third. There's one. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Griffey performed admirably in the win. 3 hits and a couple of runs knocked in. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta solve those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, will pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in the now if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack. Over your head, I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, baiting, tossing it. Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born go up out of you are looking at a guard. Went to A&D, man, P, formed Mall. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product of trust, and on anything I put my name. Mark for life in that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different.
Ben Griffey is getting ready. Next up for the Baysox, Ben Griffey. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. That's a hit.
Find it. Find it.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. That's an absolute shot off the bat at 109 miles per hour. Clearly locked in on that swing. John Kenzie Noel getting ready to hit. Chopped out in front of the plate. And plenty of time to first. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Judd Fabian. And the pitch. Rivera
Back, find the ball.
runs, scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Runner at third, 2
Batting
away.
fifth,
Digging
the
in for the
shortstop,
Bay Sox,
Bihiva
Bihiva Aloy.
Aloy.
0-1 now. Swings and flares it. And that will retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. Lined a single into center the last time up. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases.
Pick it up.
Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. In at second with a 2-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Next is the
Now
designated
batting,
hitter,
the
John
designated
Kenzie
hitter,
Noel.
John Kenzie Noel.
0-2, rocks and fires. Now a duck snort to third, hauled in for the out. They limit the damage. Man at first with 1 gone. Adrian Pinto will hit next. 1-1, here's the pitch. Can't come up with it. Man, that pitch was tattooed. 108 miles per hour of exit velocity, and that's usually going to get you a knock. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. And this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. I feel for those infielders because he hit that ball hard. And it's tough to make a play on one like that, even if it is on the ground. Nice cut. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. In the air, right field, Perez. Moving under this one. And makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's now a 6-run lead. 2 away and a runner at first. Next up for the Bay Sox.
Get back.
Snap throw to first. Dives back in safely. Fleming, 29 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. The 0-1. There goes the runner. Blooper to right.
On the bag, on
And
the
it
bag, on the
drops
bag.
in. That puts runners at the corners with 2 away. And now at the plate, Bihiva Aloy. High in the air, out to right. This one carrying. Gets there, got it. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Swings and misses. Swing went right over top of the curveball. Runner at first. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Jackson Hornung. Ground ball to second. Nice stop. Throw from the knees, and they get the out. I thought for sure off the bat that one was going to get through to the outfield for a knock. Great job defensively to take away the hit. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. Now at the dish, Ben Griffey. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty, strike 2. Swing and a miss, that's a strikeout. As they escape the man on at first, Josh Rivera, the next to hit. 1-2 pitch. Here's a grounder up the middle. Griffey, underhanded to second. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Griffey in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing, soft line drive.
Find the ball.
And
Find
it
the ball.
drops in. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. John Kenzie Noel getting ready to hit. 0-2 now. In the air to left. Catch is made, inning over. Griffey had some solid production in the win. 4 hits in the ballgame. That's always valuable. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why.
Ben Griffey comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of... We're in the bottom of the first. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Javon Ward. On the ground, Griffey. It's there,
He's
one
out.
away. Top half of the second from Manchester.
The second baseman, Ben Griffey.
Griffey notched 4 hits in his last game. In 2018, the Fisher Cats won the Eastern League title behind several future major leaguers, including Jordan Romano, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Bo Bichette, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Quite a group. One-two offering. Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Now
2
batter,
outs and a runner in
second
scoring
baseman,
position.
Ben Griffey.
Griffey, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. We're here in the top half of the third. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. In time, so the drop third strike doesn't cost him, and that's that. Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Out of here, grand slam! Blasted that one out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 8-4. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. A moment to treasure his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. What a job he did to swing the momentum in this ballgame. He recognized the opportunity with the bases loaded and didn't get too greedy. He just waited for a pitch he could handle and punished it to put his team in the lead. Swing and a rocket. It's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Coming around third. Scores easily. Comes through with the RBI. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. So up next, Bihiva Aloy. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Grounder to first. Hornung.
Stand up, stand up.
Hornung takes it to the bag, and there's one down. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Ike Irish. And ball four.
Take it,
A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter.
Heel.
To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Peyton Eales. Right-hander kicks and deals. And that'll load the bases. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. 2-2, here's the pitch. In the air to left. And makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The tag out at the plate, and that's a double play. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Digging in for the Bay Sox, Ben Griffey. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Just can't catch up to the heat. And swing and miss. Behind on that swing. Missed inside. And that is ball 1. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Griffey went deep for the first time in professional baseball, a really special moment. I have to smile as I wonder about what must have been going through his head on that trip around the bases. Hopefully we get to see many more of those from him. Ben Griffey went yard for the... Griffey looking to set the tone early. One of those spots where he can make a real statement. Ground ball, right side.
Come on, you can beat it, you can beat it.
Takes it to the bag at first. One gone. Back to the top of the order. At the plate, Ben Griffey. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Just missed.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 pitch. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. Now this is lifted to center. One away. All set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Adrian Pinto. Here comes the 1-1. Up the middle. One away. Griffey stepping in, looking to flip the momentum back after last inning. Let's see if he can be the spark.
Beat it out.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Throw comes in too late, in safely, and now there's a runner at first. No outs, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Ryan Noda. Runner breaks early for second and a step off. And now he's dead in the water at first as he can't get back. Edber Perez will hit next. Up the middle. Great grab on the dive. On his knees, the throw, and that is a great play for the out. One away and a runner at first. The batter now, Ben Griffey, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. Late that time, and it's strike 2. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Swing lifted to left field. Borafin gets under it. Gets there, got it. So digging in, Vance Honeycutt. The Bay Sox down to their last strike. Fly ball to right. Perez on the way in. And that'll do it. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance. And they'll need better from him if they want to get some wins.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step.
So up next, Ben Griffey. Really 7 hits so far in the series. Francis, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. And now 1-2. Looper into right field. And it drops in. Gets on base and keeps it going.
Wow, tore the cover off that one.
No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. You talk about strong hands. Now a quick throw to first. Just got the hand in there safely. On 0-1, the delivery. Runner on the go. This pitch popped up. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Cutter Coffee. Grounds this one up the middle. Griffey. 1 away. Griffey steps in now with a pickup opportunity. 2 outs with a runner out there in scoring position. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the dish. Hits this one to fairly deep center field. And that's that. 2 down and a runner at second base. And the next batter, Jackson Hornung, the 0-1 offering. On the ground, right side. What a stop! From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play. That was a great job at second base. Takes the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and ends the inning. 1 out and the base is empty. Griffey up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. This one is labeled. It's carrying. And caught on the warning track. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Here's a grounder up the middle. Play is made, one gone. Griffey up now, just one swing from tying this one up or taking the lead. And that's outside. Ball 1. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. And the tying run at second. Ripped and can't glove it. It gets by. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Ball game. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now, a pivotal at bat in this ball game. And next, the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. The 0-1. In the dirt, but kept it close. Nice job behind the plate there. 1-1 pitch now. Runner on the move. Ground ball to third base. Play made. That ends the inning. But they are all set for the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Pinto now at the plate. That one ripped into right center. And a base hit. And it's off the wall. Around second now, going for third. Safe. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bihiva Aloy. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball, left field. Ward in position. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. How did I get right here? It took some tunnel vision. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey drove in their only run in last night's game.
Come on,
ripped into right center, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. He's been red hot at the dish lately. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. This one's in the dirt. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Ground ball to the right side.
Come on.
And there are 2 outs. 1 away and a runner at first. Next up for the Fisher Cats, Eddie Micheletti Jr. On the ground, out to short, Aloy. Off balance speed, there's one. Outstanding play, inning over. Griffey stepping in now with the lead, looking to tack on some insurance runs.
And run.
And the righty fires. foul ball there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. 2 outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the Bay Sox, Ben Griffey. That one off the mark. 1-0. Fleming, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. This out to center. Gets there to make the play. A nice run and grab. Giovanni Planchart, the next to hit. The 0-1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
Safe, he's in.
Rowe, safe. And now another base hit could even this one up. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Bay Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. Ben Griffey. So 2 down. Now, Ben Griffey. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. 10 hits already in the series. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The fastball's working, and I'd expect a steady diet of heaters until they show they can hit it. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there. Runner at third and 2 out. And now the DH, Eloy Jimenez. Grounder up the middle. Throw to first in time. And that... Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Looked like he had his mind made up to swing no matter what on that pitch. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And that one hammered. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and heading for second. In at second with a 1-out double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Maybe not quite the right launch angle exit velo combination to leave the yard, but he did a really nice job pounding that one to deep left. Extra bases are always appreciated. Here comes the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Pornum takes it to first, 2 away. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. And now Vance Honeycutt. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a grounder right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Griffey up now, trying to pick up his teammate by driving in a run. Big spot here. That one out to right. And that's the end of the inning. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Fisher Cats batting. Up the middle. That's the first out. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. And here is Ben Griffey, 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Sliced hard, but foul. And here's the 0-2. And a high fly out to center. Ward under it. And makes the catch. No outs. Runner at first. And now, Josh Rivera. On the ground, right side. Griffey. In plenty of time to first. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Ben Griffey. Two down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Outside. Bash down the right side, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And 1-2. And that's outside. Swings through it for the K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2, here's the pitch. Right side. And it stays fair. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Here's the center fielder, Douglas Hodo. Ground ball to short. This should do it. Nimala. And that is the ball game. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win.
Search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm losing, part I'm playing a role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the a matter of time. You still think everything is going fine? So-called sophisticated mankind. Freedom used to be worth a lot more. Now it's just a word and word dying for a dollar bill or a high score. Y'all got me hot and even got to the core. Tell me how low can you go? Tell me how low can you go? Tell me how low can you go? Tell me how low can you go?
Ben Griffey is Griffey steps in, trying to trim the deficit. Late with the swing, strike 1. This is a crucial chance for this offense. If they're going to get back into this, they need to capitalize in moments like this. To the right side. One at second, but safe at first. It's the fielder's choice. One out and two on. Next up, the designated hitter, John Kenzie Noel.
Back.
Quick toss to first. Just got the hand in there safely. Here's the 3-0. Runner on the move. And they're all loaded up. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Here's the center fielder, Judd Fabian. Grounder to short.
Get out, slide.
The throw to first. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. So digging in, Behiva Aloy. In the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. That one hit to right. And that'll do it. One out and the base is empty. Griffey in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Up and in. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. And now the 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-1 pitch. This one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. And the 1-1. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. Comes across to score. It's 6-3. And now it's going to be Judd Fabian. Payoff pitch. Rips one to right. And that's the end of the inning. So up next, Mike Collado. Right side, Griffey. And that's an out.
Now batting.
Griffey steps in now. Bases clear, 2 down. Looking to get something going here. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 2 outs, bases empty. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first and heading for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. Fly ball, right field. Halpin moving under this one. And that is that. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Wilfredo Antunes digs in now. On the ground, Griffey. Feed to the shortstop. It's off target. One down. Ben Griffey will hit next. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Late swing, fouled off. And here's the 0-2. That one missed. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Next offering way off the plate. One out and the base is empty. Ground ball left side. Collects it. Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting 8. Not short.
Here's the second baseman, Ben Griffey. 0 for 1 so far. Griffey, just 21 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's a teachable moment for this hitter. He knows he shouldn't have been late swinging on that 2-0 fastball. Up and in.
Ball 3.
At the belt, kicks and delivers. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Now it's the shortstop, Behiva Aloy. And the 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. And that's 2. One down. The batter now, Wilfredo Antunes. Up the middle, Griffey. That's out number 2.
The batter number 2.
Digging in, Ben Griffey. That one to first.
Go hard, go hard,
The
go
throw to
hard.
second. Outstanding play. Inning over. No run. Nobody out. Bases loaded. And here's the first baseman, Juan Benjamin. Grounder up the middle. Oh, great stop. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Bottom of the 9th, Ben Griffey now at the plate.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. One pitch fouled away. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff hitter retired.
Now batting.
The between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it.